Show. My name is Jon Stewart. We got a show for you tonight. Our guest tonight, a formerly incarcerated firefighter, Royal Ramey, is going to be here to discuss his journey from prison firefighter to organizer. But first, I just want to very clearly state to you guys something. I found last week... exhausting. The return to 1600 Trumpelvania Avenue was as disorienting and chaotic as I imagined. But then we had a weekend. Serenity now. And we can finally catch our breath, begin to move forward with intentionality. Namaste.
Chaos on Wall Street.
We are in the middle of a market sell-off.
Tech stocks sent the markets into a tailspin today.
Tech stocks have just taken a battering.
Will there never be peace? No! What has happened to Livda? What the f***? I was promised a new era of American prosperity and greatness. What happened?
A powerful new Chinese AI tool called DeepSeek is threatening the U.S. dominance of this emerging technology.
DeepSeek is on par with what OpenAI and Google have made, even though those companies are sinking billions of dollars, tons of years, and lots of development into this space. DeepSeek did it for cheaper in a matter of months.
Who would have expected the Chinese to do it cheaper? I can't believe it. It's as though when you don't have labor laws or rights. And by the way, DeepSeek, we're getting our asses kicked by DeepSeek. Who names an AI company after the thing it actually does? Where are your random letters? Where's your GPT, your Grok? DeepSeek sounds like what you might use it for. China's even beating us at naming shit. By the way, I do know this is bad news financially, but is anyone else somewhat excited that AI had its job replaced by AI? But listen, man, this is a minor setback. We will bounce back. Russia had Sputnik, and it spurred us on to land on the moon. I'm sure it's not going to be that bad. Has Chinese AI put American AI out of a job? I mean, who knows? I'll find out. Siri, how bad is it?
John, check out my OnlyFans.
Send me a link. But enough about the apparently tenuous underpinning of everything we've banked our entire future economy on. What's the news freaking out about closer to home?
Friday night massacre.
Late Friday night purge. A chilling purge.
The purge.
Ah! Trump has ushered in the purge! I for one... I, for one, will take full advantage by doing some unpermitted lawn work. Your God is powerless. Although, just in case I'm misinterpreting, what is this purge about exactly?
Breaking news, the mass firing of government agency watchdogs.
Trump fired at least 17 inspectors general.
No! He got rid of 17 inspectors general. That only leaves no one knows how many left. I have no idea. Oh. Oh, I'm sorry, did I break the illusion? You know, here's a nice thing, you don't know if that's the axe or my desk. Which one is fake? I'll never tell. The point is, we have 17 less inspectors general. Who knows how many generals will now go uninspected? Democrats, inspire my anger in the least charismatic way possible.
Donald Trump's decision to fire 12 of the federal government's independent watchdogs is a glaring sign that it's a golden age. And Donald Trump's decision to fire 12 of the federal government's independent watchdogs is a glaring sign that it's a golden age for abuse in government and even corruption.
He started again, right? He said it twice? Like, no recognition, just started again. Is that what happened? Normally, humans in that scenario would go, oh, God, I'm sorry, what, where was I? Let me take that from the top, and maybe this time I'll look up. Can you legally just restart without acknowledgement? Is Schumer AI? Is he DeepSeek? But regardless of how slowly NPC Chuck Schumer laid it out, what Trump did violated the law. He can't just fire these people.
Title V, Section 403 of the U.S. Code, federal law, an inspector general may be removed by the president.
What? So what's the purge? What's the Why do I have an axe?
There is a specific law that requires notice, 30 days, and a statement of reasons, substantive and detailed rationale.
What? I'm sorry, what? Oh, apparently you can fire them, but you have to give them 30 days notice. Oh, so that's what we're upset about? No! You can do it, but not in that font! That's Hitler's font! But this is the cycle we find ourselves in. First law of Trumpodynamics. Every action is met with a very not equal overreaction, thus throwing off our ability to know when shit is actually getting real. Like last week's pardons.
These pardons are sick. They are offensive. They are un-American.
This is one of the most egregious, despicable acts in American history.
This is textbook Authoritarian Takeover 101.
I knew I should have taken that class. And not majored in submissive liberal crying 101. Oh, do what you will, Trumpiski. Was it shitty? Yes. Should you have let some of those terrible people? No. Is it an abuse of pardon power? I don't know. But that is his constitutional power. Again, for some reason, we have given presidents the power of a king. And then we say, oh, by the way, like, with that power, you're not going to get all, like, kingly and shit on us, right? To put that in constitutional terms, if I could, don't hate the player, hate the founding fathers. That's not... Why do we even have it? Because I don't know if you've met Donald Trump. He pushes shit.
President Trump deploying executive action to end birthright citizenship.
This unconstitutional, un-American attack.
Shredding our Constitution.
Wants to be a strongman authoritarian.
Birthright citizenship was very specifically tailored to send a message to people that America was a place, an idea. It wasn't for one race. It wasn't for one gender. Citizenship in America was based on where you were, not who you were. And to just stroke of a pen, finally I agree. That is authoritarian.
We do begin tonight with the federal judge blocking President Trump's executive order that would end birthright citizenship.
And we're back. See how easy that was? It was a dictatorship, and then the judge went, It's like when you have an electric fence. You never check it, and you're not really sure if it works. Because you have a good boy. You have a very good boy. But then one day, zap. By the way, I fundamentally disagree with the use of electric fences. It is true. I prefer to discipline my dogs with a series of passive-aggressive comments about their weight. Really tearing through the bowl tonight, huh? Take a breath, Tubbs. It's called kibble, not gobble. By the way, my dog's name is Tubbs. Anyway, birthright citizenship is back!
No, obviously we'll appeal it.
Damn you, constitutionally enshrined judicial review of executive action and its relief through the appellate process. Look, we are facing a deluge of these executive actions, and certainly we must be prepared for those most vulnerable to the consequences of these actions. But the "this is all fascist" argument has become almost a reflex for the left.
Donald Trump promised to be a dictator on day one, and he's carried that forward through the entire week.
5 days into this administration, the abuse is already rampant.
Throughout the rest of the week, shredding the Constitution as he went.
On a fascism scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being peak fascism, how would you rate Trump's first week?
A scale of Mussolini to the Holocaust. I would say it's not fascism. Do I not understand what fascism is? And also, if I may, and this may be petty, why are we asking someone who, at the end of January, still has his Christmas tree up? Why are we asking him anything? You know who used to leave their Christmas tree up all the time? Hitler. Somebody in the audience literally jumped my Hitler joke. You know who used to do that, by the way? Pol Pot. Now look, I have a lot of fear that as this term goes on, things are going to get a little fascisty. And we must be vigilant. But part of vigilance is discernment. Republicans control the House, the Senate, the executive, and the judiciary. And just about every move that has been made till this point, we have granted them electorally. It's our f***ing fault. And the constant drum, it's just our fault. And the constant drumbeat of encroaching fascism will erode the credibility we will need if, hopefully if, and not when, it hits. But the truth is that for now, his most objectionable actions have taken place almost entirely within our designed democratic system. Like the confirmation process. Despite claims of meritocracy, Trump has put forth some of the least LinkedIn people you could imagine. I don't know what responsible hiring process you can create that looks at this.
I'm going to get another refill. Hold on.
I feel good. I'm just adding a little bit of extra. It's already in there anyway. What do we care?
Down goes Seth. Duncan Dad on New Year's Eve.
Who's that guy? I want him leading defense. And how did this individual, who has never so much as successfully managed a Waffle House pop-up, gonna run the 3 million people Department of Defense? But he wasn't foisted upon us by a dictator. There was no authoritarian end run, no royal edicts. This shit happened to us as designed, advised, but mostly consent. Passed through the Armed Services Committee, put through a Senate vote. 3 Republicans, of course, made a show of, this is the most outrageous, I cannot in good conscience, because they knew they could lose 3. It was a performance. And J.D. Vance broke the tie democratically. Trump's using the almost absolute power we have constitutionally granted him and the Republicans. Because this is Trump's theory in governance. He's already laid it out to not President Bush in 2005, back when he was still accessing Hollywood.
And when you're a star, they let you do it. You can do anything. Grab them by the pussy.
That's his governing philosophy. For all of it. Appointing people, firing people, writing executive orders, taking Greenland, making Wikipedia-like edits to the literal globe. But unfortunately, as of now, he's pretty much just democratically grabbing our pussy. Yeah, we said yeah. He has the consent of the people. For God's sakes, his deportation orders are so popular, they have collabs.
TV personality Dr. Phil tagged along on a Chicago raid.
You've never been deported before?
Dr. Phil. Dr. Phil.
Yeah? How do you know me?
No, I seen Dr. Phil, on TV.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How do you know me? You've been in one thing. How do you know I'm Dr. Phil? Because you're on the Dr. Phil show. You're Dr. Phil. How do you know me? Oh, weren't you in Goodfellas? No, you're Dr. Phil. I'd know that little egghead anywhere. Little bald mustache, southern drawl. What are you doing? How are you doing that? How do you know me? That picture. I guess Dr. Phil finally cashed someone outside. How about that? Wait, no. Let me finish. We're almost done. Look, the Trump administration was clearly ready for this. It was almost as though they had some project for what they might do in 2025. And they're so emboldened, they're not even stopping on American shores.
The president said he thought more than 1 million Palestinians in Gaza could be moved to nearby Arab countries.
What the f***? He's so emboldened, he wants to start deporting people from other people's countries. Meanwhile, Dr. Phil will be down in Gaza. How you know me? How you know me, sir? Habibi, I don't have a television. I don't know you. I don't know, Habibi. Look, I really hope the Democrats figure out a way to contain this guy. The question is probably not, how dare he, though? The question should be, what are you learning from this? How would you use this power? What's your contract with America? Democrats, exist outside of him. Tell people what you would do with the power that Trump is wielding. And then convince us to give that power to you as soon as possible. That's the goal. It's enough with the, he's the Hitler, he's the thing, stop doing it, that's terrible. What would you do? And if not, you know what? If you don't have any of the answers, maybe AI has a solution for you. Hey, Siri, what can Democrats do to stop Trump?
他们不必担心，乔恩，我们中国的统治者很快就会解决我们所有的问题。